Hiya, you joined me in Aix-en-Provence, a place near Marseille, about 2.5 hours from my house. I'm here with Alpine Cars to test out their new car, which you're going to see in a bit. But I'm about to go down there. I need to be down for the briefing in 5 minutes. And I thought before I go down, I might as well show you my hotel room, because it's actually pretty crazy. This is technically, they call it the villa. This is like the main living area. I'll show you. This is the path up to the front door here. So you have this little path up. You come in here. You got like your dining table, TV, sofa, chill out area. And out here, things get crazy. There's a pool out on this balcony. It's freezing outside now. Beautiful view, so that's not very useful, although it is heated. But yeah, beautiful, massive terrace right there. Come through, oh, they've also given you an iPhone if you need to call anyone, which is quite cool. Come through here, this is where I slept tonight. This is the bedroom with another TV. Really nice, massive, very comfortable bed. This is like a dressing area, hello. More dressing area type stuff. And toilet, which has all of these functions. You can have a heated toilet seat. Fun fact. Massive bath, marble bath, which sadly I did not get to try out. Huge shower, and then the double sink, and another nice big terrace out there. Thought this place was pretty crazy, so I might as well show you. However, now it's time to head down to go see these cars. I don't know what happened there. In the Alpine A110, driving on, as you can probably hear by all the stones coming up in the wheel wells, a very, very tight Alpine road. Now, Alpine being a relevant word, that is why this company is called Alpine, because they wanted to build cars which would be great to drive on Alpine roads, translated in French, Alpine. This car, having the A110 name, arcs back to one of, or if not the most classic Alpine ever made, the old A110. And for those of you who have been long-time viewers of this channel, you may remember I tried to buy one of these cars at the Geneva Motor Show in March it was, I believe. I went in with the deposit trying to buy one of the Premier Edition cars, and when I got there they told me that they had sold the last one 45 minutes before I arrived at their stand. So had I been there 45 minutes earlier, I would have been taking delivery of one of these in early January or February of 2018. However, I'm now back and I'm here to try it out. This car weighs only 1,100 kilos, so it's directly in the similar sort of range as my Lotus Exige 380. It's got less power at 252 horsepower, 1.8 litre engine, nothing too mad, but I don't know if you can hear in the background, it sounds really good and it makes some really nice pops. Driving it in one of 3 modes, sport mode, and then later on we're actually going onto a racetrack where I'll talk to you more about how the car behaves, but there we're going to try out the infamous track mode, which people have been telling us about. But this car is a strict 2-seater. They've arced back to the Alpine Blue. They've got a bunch of different nice touches, but my favorite thing about this interior so far are these bucket seats. Not only do they look amazing with this diamond stitching, also these seats are some of the most comfortable bucket seats I've been in, and for someone of my size, often I'll get into a seat like this and it'll just be way too big, whereas here I feel like it's holding me in nicely. It's comfortable. So the seats, they've really nailed it. There are a few Renault bits and bobs lying around, but overall it's a nice place to be. Carbon fiber all over the place. In terms of the dynamics of it, we're talking rear wheel drive, very central center of gravity, which is brilliant for the handling, but all of that we'll talk about when we get to the track. What I want to talk to you about mostly now is this. If I take it out of manual mode and I put it into normal, it is so much more comfortable than my Lotus, guys. My Lotus is a proper hardcore track car, which you can daily any car, but this is so much easier to drive. And so much sort of more usable that it makes a lot more sense if you're gonna,
if you're getting a weekend toy, the Lotus is faster, louder, and just maybe a slightly more engaging thing from what I've felt so far on these roads. But as an overall package, I feel like this may be more complete. Although it does have less power and things, you can put it into automatic, cruise along, you've got a much better sound system, you've actually got a sat nav, you've got so many more usable things. So as a complete package, I feel like this is just better. Newer as well, completely designed from the ground up. They had a blank sheet. You have a few little annoying bits and bobs over here, like I feel like the paddles, I don't know if I just have really small hands, are a bit too far away. And a few of the plastics around feel quite plasticky, but overall the leather, the stitching and all, it's a nice place to be. They've done a good job for the price point of this car. It's about half the price of the Lotus, so that does make a big difference, and you get so many more gadgets and things to play with. So pretty fantastic. Why don't we head along over to the racetrack, guys, because that's where I want to be right now. Thoughts? Thoughts?
8 out of 10?
Oh, 8 out of 10.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm gonna go 7.5. Where's yours here?
Oh, you're going
Merci. Yeah, 8, 7.5, 8.
Oh, I'd go 8.5, 9.
Really?
I really like it. I really like it.
I really like it, but maybe I'm just. What is this?
Chocolate square on a stick.
There's something inside.
Really?
Something inside.
Why don't you try another one? Then you can confirm what's inside. No? Allowed this to happen. First of all, thank you. Second of all, you're a madman. 252 horsepower, 320 Newton meters of torque, and one 20-year-old. Here we go. I'm in sport mode. The gear shifts are pretty instant on the 7-speed double clutch gearbox. Onto the brakes hard. Wow, the brakes are strong. It only weighs 1,100 kilos, this car, so the brakes are properly powerful. Coming out of the corner, you can feel traction kicking in. Okay, I'm gonna go into race mode, hold the sport button down. It's powerful. It would be unfair to say that it wasn't. Oh, a little bit of a slide coming out. Oh, it'll slide in track mode. This is a fun little track here. Tells you when to shift gear. You know what? It feels like it could definitely do with an extra 1,000 revs or so, past 5,500. It starts to sort of run out of breath a bit. 150 kilometers an hour, 160, 170, 180. Oh, that is quick and bumpy. Let's see if we can get it sideways out of here. No, not enough power. See, it's missing a tiny bit of power, I feel. Maybe that's because I'm comparing it to the Lotus in my head, which I shouldn't do because it's about 40 grand less. It sounds absolutely brilliant car. Yes, there could be a bit more power. Yes, you could do with 1,000 more revs. I feel it just runs out a tiny bit early. Oh man, I'm gonna do what they told me not to do, which is switch traction off. I don't know if that's a good idea, a bad idea, but I guess we'll find out. The gearbox is really, really on point. The steering is slightly numb feeling, but I mean, I'm really nitpicking because it feels really good. Grip, the center of gravity, you can feel this really nicely placed. The car feels like it's swiveling around you and not around an engine at the front or at the back. Really, you can feel the central engine position. This is so much fun! Oh, can I just stay here and do this all day long? Please, someone at Alpine, will you let me do that? I think I just got told off for sliding. Oh well. I just got a little finger telling me, basically, slow down, slow down. Alpine, well done, boys. Well done. And thank you massively for letting me do this. I respect the people who do reviews on tracks because this is not easy. All I want to do is have fun and enjoy the car, but I'm having to communicate what I'm feeling to you guys. I messed up big time not ordering this car. I should not have taken my deposit out. You live and learn, I guess. You live and learn. Bit more chilled out now, leaving the track, and I've kind of been able to contain myself a bit more. I can probably talk to you in a bit more of a sort of relaxed and composed way. Me personally, and potentially buying one of these cars, I find that I messed up pulling out on my deposit. Even though I didn't pull out, I just couldn't really get it. But then I was offered one of the non-Premier Edition cars. But to be honest, I wasn't that interested because it's going to be like another year's waiting list, and they're not going to hold their value as well. And Premier Edition cars are now trading over list, which is not what I'm looking for. I was looking for something at list price. So if I can get one at list price, I would be very interested. But anything over list price or anything like that, no thank you. But my conclusion is that I came here thinking, okay, let's see, maybe you'll think, oh good, you know, good that I didn't buy this car. But overall, my conclusion is, okay, if I have the opportunity to buy one at list price, a Premier Edition, then why not? Yeah, thank you Alpine, great job on this car, and for you guys, I will see you again with another video very soon. Thanks for watching. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you aren't already. Join this family so that we can go on more adventures together, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye bye.